Hello, you're welcome back to our Q&A section with Amarachi Eze. I see all your comments in the previous sections. We're in this together. Yes, most times, most of us everywhere around the world are going through the same parenting challenge. So you're not alone. We are all going through the same challenge, but the knowledge you have is what is going to distinguish your result. So welcome back. Today's question says, why is it that children like to repeat the same offense that you discipline them for? They already know mommy or dad doesn't like this, but they still do it. And the moment they see you coming, they start saying, mommy, please, we're sorry. Then why do it? Oh, this mother is really concerned. So this mom is asking, why is it that kids, even though they say they are sorry for whatever thing they were told not to do, why do they continue to do it even though they know mom or dad doesn't like it? For instance, your child carries a hammer and he wants to drive a nail to the wall. Or your child is playing with sachet water all around the house. Or your child goes to the tap, on the tap and is splashing water. Or your child turns a whole tin of milk upside down and everything is spilled on the floor. Yes, I believe we can relate to this as parents and so many others. We need to understand that as parents, most things we see as misbehavior is your child trying to explore, trying to learn its environment. Children are pretty curious. They experiment with a lot of things around them. So you telling them not to do this or not to do that doesn't make sense to them. They don't understand why. Because they are only trying to make discoveries. So the only thing you can do is that those things that are important to you that you don't want them to play with, you need to keep it out of their reach. If you don't, they must definitely play with it. So here are other things that makes children misbehave. The first is that your child is seeking attention. Most times, parents leave their children after they have done the basic necessary things their children need. Leave their children on the television. But because this child will have unmet emotional needs of touch, of love, of hugs, they want to be around you. So that is why when you are coming, your child said, mommy, please, I'm sorry. But before you could even step out, your child has resumed whatever it is you told the child not to do to attract you back. Your child prefers negative attention than no attention at all. The next thing that may be a reason why your child misbehaves is the environment your child finds him or herself. The environment could be you, friends at school, and even media, which is television, smartphone. So watch out for this. Your child may even be copying you, his friends in school, or the television. Before you issue a command, make sure you are not doing that particular thing, because children will absorb a lot from their primary caregiver or even people around them, and media inclusive. I wrote a book on the family media plan. When do you know your child is ready to use a smartphone? Yes, that book is a must-have for all families. In that book, it's going to help you and it will guide every member of your family on how to make the most of the media to avoid addiction, which is a major problem for children today. Find the link below to get that book. The third reason children misbehave is that they may be testing you to know if you're serious or not. Yes, children, they are going to test every boundary you set. For instance, having put on your family media plan, your child may come back home knowing it is not media time, and the child may decide to on the television. He wants to know, is mom or is dad going to caution me on doing this? Or is dad or mom going to allow me to do it for today? So once you're not consistent with the boundaries you set, your child will know, oh, mommy is not serious, so I can try. Maybe today mommy will allow me. But if you're consistent with whatever thing it is you have put in place, your child knows, oh, mommy has the final say or daddy has the final say. Once it has come out from mom or dad's mouth, that's final. So you need to be consistent with your boundaries. Lastly, for today, is that your child may not know what is expected of him. They may lack the skill to do that you're telling them to do. Yes, For instance, you tell your child to always clean up his environment after play. Your child may lack task initiation skill. This is a part of the executive functioning skills, which may take time to develop even as you keep teaching your child and as your child grows or as your child develops. So that you have told your child something once doesn't mean that your child understands what it is he or she is supposed to do. So at that instant, you've told your child, clean up, and he doesn't do it. You can come with a song, clean up, clean up. It helps the child, oh, it's time to clean up. You can even join the child to start cleaning up. That is a process of teaching. You need to be consistent and patient with your teaching. Teach healthy ways to behave, teach alternatives, and not to go for punishment first anytime your child misbehaves. I hope these responses will help you tackle the issues at hand. So let me know in the comment sections. If there are more questions, please put it down. And also you can send us in our email at parentingwisdomacademy@gmail.com. Thank you for always watching. Thank you for always commenting. I do not take this honor for granted. I truly appreciate. Also like and follow us on all our social media handles. And if you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button right now. Do have a lovely weekend till we meet next week.